HTML. So now I am going to show you how can we do the HTML work, and you can also be surprised with the change of the HTML. And the latest version is the HTML5. There are many updates, and in the HTML you can really make a website which is very much beautiful. And it is also known as the skeleton of the website because every website needs HTML, and it's a very much powerful thing. And if you are a web developer, then you really need to learn the HTML. So why wait? Let's jump into our computer screen. Let's get started.
Okay, so now I am in my computer screen, and let's open the Google Chrome. And at first, let's see the HTML5. Okay, so here is the HTML5 Wikipedia, and you can see that it is a markup language, and you can see that it's the also skeleton of the body. Even this text, this logo, this text, and this logo even is made up of the HTML because it is the skeleton of the the website and many other things, even the app also. And in the app there are many languages, but it's known as the skeleton of the website, and without it nothing will happen. And we have to connect the backend language like Python, C++, Java, and many other things with the HTML. Okay, so there are some parts. At first there are the headings, the buttons, the images, the links, and many other things. We will learn everything by step. So at first let's start with the heading tag. At first you need a code editor, that is the VS Code. I will just open my tunes in my VS Code. There is a Python file, and I will make a folder which I will name is as HTML underscore tunes. And in this HTML tunes, I will make a file and just click on select language. I will type on HTML and I will save it as index.html. And the index name is the best practice. Even when you are doing a project, you have to give it the index name because it will help you for the hosting and the domain. So there is a boilerplate. So what's the boilerplate? That is, I will use a shortcut of the VS Code. And this is the event abbreviation, press enter, and this is the boilerplate. So the main thing is that you don't need all of these things, and you don't even need also this, and there is a title. Okay, so here is the boilerplate. In the boilerplate there will be a heading, a body, and the HTML tags. Okay, I think that I have missed something. Yeah, so it's the boilerplate. I have deleted this, otherwise the HTML code will not work. And there will be a title, means you can see that in the Google there is a new tab, and if I open the Hostinger, then you can see that there is the Hostinger platform made for you. Go online with Hostinger, it is the title, and it is said that when user go to this page, then this title will be shown. For that you have to give there a title. So I will name it as tubes1 and just save it. Okay, so run it in the browser. We have to install an extension in the VS Code, that is the live server. When you search for the live server, you will get a install button. Click on it, and then just cut the window and open it again, and you right click on the file and you will get the option with open with the server. And remember the shortcut Alt L Alt O, and remember that it's only for the VS Code. Okay, you can see that it is our file directory, and you can see that there is a heading, the tuts one. Okay, it means that you are now able to give a title of your page. So I think that it's not. I will give a professional title of Learning Techie HTML5 #1. Save it, and you don't need to refresh this again because it will take automatically, and it means I like this very much of the VS Code, and I will go to my VS Code again. And there I need to add a heading. So what's the headings? You can see that it is the heading, the Google is the heading here. We can also give it just a plain heading of a black text. So what we have to do, we have to go there, and in the body section, means this is the body of the site, and in the body section it's the heading, and it's a bigger heading, so we will just h1, and it is a tag, and in the h1 tag I will just welcome the user. And I save it, and you can see that it's welcome to Learning Techie, and means it's still not professional like the Google or the YouTube, but it's a heading. Means we will learn the styling, and then we can do it also by that. Okay, we can also add some, means the font type headings, like it's the bigger the h1. Let's learn the h2. In the h2 I will tell that it has a YouTube channel, and just save it, and let's see. You can see that the font has changed a bit smaller, and I will also do that. So there are the 6 HTML tags, means the H tags, the heading tags, and there in everything just save it. You can see that the font has been changing. It is the, means the smallest font of the headings, and it's the largest. You can see that it's like a row. So here you can add the headings of your site. Okay, the first thing we have completed, that's the headings, and the next thing comes that means a brief description of your site. For that we have to use the paragraph tag, which gives us, means it helps us to give the description. It's like a paragraph, not when you write a paragraph in your copy, then it's write your liking like pen, and we can also do that by using the p tag, the paragraph tag. And I will just type that this is now going on the HTML course of Learning Techie. Get it for free from YouTube. You can see that it's giving us a brief description, means when anyone sees that welcome to Learning Techie, it's going on the HTML course, and the brief description, then you have, means there is no need of this. It is, means something bad, I think. So I will all comment it. So the comment is like that. This parentheses means these small arrows, and the minus minus, and at the first there is an exclamation. I have used a shortcut of the control and the slash in my keyboard, and it's only for the VS Code. Okay, so now we have learned how to give the headings and the paragraph tags. Now if anyone wants to visit your YouTube channel, what you will do? So for that I will just add a button where anyone can visit your YouTube channel. So for this I will use the button tag, and in the button tag just type button and press enter. This is the button tag, and enter the text. Like in the YouTube there is the button called the subscribe, and in the subscribe you can see the text of the subscribe. You can also do that. So I will go to channel, and you can see that the button has appeared, but not stylish. But as I told you that we will learn also the designing, and it will look really perfect. So it's the button, and there are many things, like if there is a button and if means you specify user where the user will not able to use it, the button will be disabled for that user. So for that we need to use the backend, and that's many other things. Now we're going to learn the disable. So I'm going to this button as disable type, and then disable. Okay, so I don't need to remember because I have already learned it, and I will just use my W3 school skill. So just type W3 school, W3 school button disable. Okay, so let me tell you that I am using this because I don't need to remember, just understand the concept. And I know that if I don't have the source I can also do it because I can remember it, but if there is source I will use it because for the time saving. You can see that it's the button attribute. I will just copy it and just paste it here, and here just save it. And you can see that it's disabled. I can't do anything. There is nothing hover and nothing other things. And let me define the button types. So there are many types, like you can reset this, means reset anything. For that use the reset, and just visit our site. Okay, it's disabled. I will just delete it. You can see that nothing is happening because we have anything. And for submit, if you are using a form, then you have to use the type of submit, because when user enters all the details it will be sent to your database or to your mail. For that you can use the submit. Okay, so here is it, and now you can see that there are many blog posts where you can see in the middle of the blog post there is a sentence like click here to go to this page, and in this here if you click on the here, then you will redirect to means the perfect page of the site. So we can also do that here by, so we will use a link tag, that is a herb. At first I will tell you how to use only a text and then make it as the link. So I will just use the a and then the link here, and this is the attribute like a herb http / YouTube, and I will give the https and then www.youtube.com. and if you don't know the URL, then just go to YouTube and then just copy this and then just paste it in the herb. Okay, so here is it. Let's save it. Okay, I have not given any text, so what we will do, we will just give a text called the YouTube. You can see that the YouTube text has come, and if we hover on it, there is https www.youtube.com. Click on it, then it's showing us the YouTube page. And but one thing is happening, that if you have a beautiful blog, so why one wants to leave your blog and go to the another site? For that, the user wants to open it in the new tab, but the user has to right click and then open it in the new tab. For that, we can also do that when user click on the link, it will redirect to a new tab and on that side. For that, just type target, and the target just give the blank. In the blank, blank. Okay, so let's see that. Yeah, you can see that it's opening the YouTube in our new tab, and this is it, the target and the blank. You can use it, and you can see that it is very much powerful. I can use many other tags like just shift alt and the down arrow key, and I will just redirect the user to Google, to a site called Techie, and the site called the, what should I do, W3 schools. So for that I need to visit the home page, and let's see the default of it. Okay, I have copied it and then paste it here, and then here I will get there. I will delete this or comment this, and I will here change the text. I will give here the W3 schools, and then I will place here the Techie, and then I will go there as Google, and all are set. Just visit our site, and you can see that all these are happening. If I go to the YouTube, it's opening the YouTube. If I go to the Google, it's opening the Google. If I go to the Techie, it's opening the Techie, and if I go to the W3 schools, it's opening the W3 schools. Okay, so there is it, and you can see that it's running on our local server, and you can do many things. So as I told you and promised you that I will show you that in this text you can also put a link like this. For that, just let us write a text in the paragraph. So this is a beautiful text I have ever seen in this site, and in this site it will redirect to this, means this URL. Let's see that if we remove all this, then what's happening. Okay, so there are the files, and it is the folder, and it's redirecting to this. So I will copy this, and in the site, instead of that, I will use the anchor tag, means the A herf, and when you press the A, it will go to the link, and here I will just copy paste. Okay, so here I will just write the another text site, and you can see that this is the beautiful text I have ever seen in this site. And if I click on the site, you can see that it's going here. If I also I can use it as the anchor tag, as I told you. So target and a blank. So if I click on this, okay, something error is happening because we are in this. Okay, I think that I have to copy this. For that I will copy. Okay, so I think that there is something, means tag and a tag and a tag, and something is misusing, so I will just copy paste, and there I will remove this. Okay, let me write it from the first, and in this, here I will the site and target blank and the link as many copy pastes. So here is it, and if I save it, then refresh our site, then click on here, it's means opening it in our new tab. It means that we are now able to means if you write a blog, then you can give many links in your blog. So it is the first tutorial of the HTML. In the next video I am going to show you that how to add means some type of images, some videos, and like audios and many other things. So today for it, thank you for watching the video.